run through is a very unique and advanced concept, but it can come up huge for you in transition that I've seen time and time again. And players sometimes do it without any instruction. But I think it's a great addition to a very skillful defender. And so you'll see it here, the run through. We're clearly outnumbered, the blue team, 4-2, right? It's a 4-on-2 fast break. And this defender is just going to run through that gather of the offensive player. He doesn't think he's going to be able to get an illegal guarding position. He doesn't have to slow down if he uses the run through. He can just keep his sprint and try and run through and strip that gather, and he does so successfully here. In a state game, you can see the bleachers are packed. He throws it ahead now for a clean layup on the other end. A huge play in a very close state game. Again, you can see Allen Iverson do it here, come out of nowhere. He doesn't have a time to get in legal guarding position and really wall up or do any of those other options. And so he's forced to keep his stride and go right through this gather and try and strip it away. And he gets it actually hit off his knee, and now it's a turnover. And so how do we practice this? A simple concept, so we're not going to make the drill complicated. We're going to start each player at the elbow, and we can back them up even farther. But we don't want to give the defender room to really get in front where he can now decide, all right, I have a chance to guard legally, wall up. We want to put him at a disadvantage so the offense starts the drill whenever he wants. So whenever he wants, he's going to rip through and drive for a layup. And this player is going to try and sprint through without slowing down and disrupt that gather with a strip. And you can see it here, a perfect poke. This guy even tries to gather to the outside of his body, but because most players practice layups so nonchalantly, especially in layup lines, they're just going to gather it in front of them and go up for it. Now we get a chance to steal a lot of these when we're really at a disadvantage. And even if you miss, what you're going to find, even if you miss the run through, you've missed because the offensive player has changed his gather so much that now he has a very low chance of finishing that layup because he's never practiced really different gather techniques. And so you better hope that you have guys sprinting back on defense to rebound that missed layup after that run through attempt.